Hello, it's Joe. Now, addressing the elephant in the room. That is not usually the song that I play when we boot up the stream. The video is vanished. It is deleted forever. And I tried to find, the same song, but just a different YouTube link. And I can't find it anywhere. It's gone. So I guess I'm gonna have to figure out some new starting music. I feel like I should do something Final Fantasy VIII because, of course, it's me as Renoa. Maybe I'll do Fisherman's Horizon or something. That's one of my favorites. So it's the link itself, like a pop-up came up on the screen that was like, this is a video that no longer exists. So it gone. For Got the Door, welcome, Yoshi, ASMR, let's see, TMK, Dr. Han, Hedges. Oh yeah, of course, I'll just do Balam Garden from now on. Because it's already similar enough to it, Dr. Han, welcome, and Short Extent, Zeri. I hope everyone's having a nice day. Kamira, Bayan, Kate, good to see you. How are you? And Jackie, good to see you again. Happy Friday, everybody. Congrats on making it through another week. I'm so proud of you. Also, welcome for my darling YouTube chat. So, let's see. What do I want to do today? Yesterday, we did a whole lot of looping and singing. I had a really good voice lesson in the morning, which made me want to do a good chunk of singing. And I have to record a bunch of strings this weekend, and I have 3 rehearsals for all violin-related projects. So I definitely want to start with a good chunk of me playing over tracks. For ASMR, thank you. You like the shirt? It's cool. It's like a bandana vibe. But I feel like bandana patterns are usually much more like condensed and kind of distracting, but I like how it's kind of spaced out. Of course, you can already guess where I got it. It's another thrifted item. You guys know I'm a thrifty girly. I love going thrift shopping. It's good for your wallet and the environment. It's a win-win. It was pretty big though, so I just tied it up on the bottom here. It's definitely a favorite when I get booked for like a more folksy show. Put on a bolo, call it a day. It works. It works in the Nashville scene. I used to have a tank top skirt combo that was bandana pattern, and it was one of my faves when I was little. That's so cute. I think when I was little, my favorite bathing suit was like it was a bandana top, like a bikini style, but then the bottom looked like denim. So it was like the bandana top and then like denim bottoms. I thought it was so cute. I thought it was wicked cute, dude. I don't even remember the last time I wore a bathing suit. I don't get many options. Well, I'm sure I could find opportunities to swim if I really wanted to. Friday work. Oh, I thought I heard a cable interference noise. It might have just been my tummy. I'm good, Joe. Friday work isn't going fast enough. How are you? I'll help speed up that process. We'll just play battle themes nonstop. But yeah, I'm good. I had a bit of a tougher personal side of the week in the beginning, but I'm doing okay. When it comes to like kind of work and everything else, I think things are going pretty good. Things are about to get very busy though. Like I said, I have those 3 rehearsals for different projects. I have a rehearsal for a freelance gig. I'm playing like a certain church service, and it's very like traditional classical kind of music. The last time I played there, they had like, recorders and the organ and everything. It's gonna be like a 45-minute drive, which isn't that bad, but it's in the morning, so I'm gonna take it easy tonight and just make sure I'm ready for rehearsal. And then in the evening, I'm going out to celebrate one of my dearest friends, Jillian. It's gonna be her birthday, and her mom got us tickets to a comedy show. So that's gonna be really fun. I haven't seen like a stand-up comic in a while, so I'm looking forward to it. And then Sunday will be the day of epic violin recording, as I have 2 deadlines for freelance recording assignments that need to get done. So that's my plan. Rehearsal Monday, Tuesday. There's something else. I'll worry about that later. Welcome, N9. How are you? Oh no, I have seen stand-up comedy, just not as much. Just not as much, yeah. So I feel like on Fridays I've often played a bunch of Zelda music to start, but for whatever reason I'm feeling some Final Fantasy X. So I want to start with, I think it's called Yuna's Decision, and then let's do Titus's theme, and then maybe a Sight of Spira, maybe that. Oh my god, I didn't even get it, ASMR. That's how out of the pun world I am. Busy Bee, everything will work out perfectly, best wishes. Thank you. Luckily for these hired gigs that I have, I've worked with all of them before. So that already takes off the pressure of like, you know, trying to make sure a new client is happy with your work. I have evidence now that they trust what I do and they like what I do enough to work with me again. So that does make it significantly easier. I'm always really, not really, let's be honest. Yes, I get very nervous for a brand new gig. You just want to show that you can deliver what you've been hired for. But yeah, it'll be fun. And I know the other violinist working the gig and she's really nice. So that's always an upside as well. For Yoshi, I'm driving to Toronto tomorrow morning to attend an EP release for another Twitch streamer. There will be a few different streamers and about 80 to 100 members of the community. That's gonna be so fun! Who is it? I wanna go, I'm jealous. Toronto. Who are my Canadian friends, streamers? That would be like Andy the Frenchie, Alana Maddie, Kendra, Melissa Lamb. There is a wealth of female loopers in the wonderful land of Canada. Oh yeah, I forgot. Don't look. Nothing happened. Oh, voice unmuted. Well, that's exciting. I know that you'll have a great time. You saw nothing. You saw nothing. Alrighty. Let's grab that Final Fantasy binder. I've been going in and out of this southern drawl thing, and I have no idea why. I hope it's clear I'm not mocking it. It's because I sincerely like it, and I've lived in Nashville for 10 plus years now. And I guess I just am trying to acclimate, you know? I'm trying to belong. But don't believe me, I'm an imposter. I grew up outside of Boston. The real romance accent, the most beautiful, seductive accent is the Boston accent, obviously. Loader and Double Blocka, of course. I like the shirt today. Thank you very much. People are a big fan of the bandana vibes. Or maybe it's just red. I should get more red stuff. I feel like it works with my skin color and my dark hair. I feel like the paleness kind of just makes it pop more. My favorite color in the world is like a dark forest green, but based off of like those charts where they tell you what colors look good on you, that's not the right one for me, but I like it. I just want a deep, relaxing forest green. ASMR, oh my god. For Tilting Toby, welcome. I like your name, that's fun. And Davis, what's up? Good to see you again. Forest green is goated, right? That's what I'm saying. Alrighty. Ready for our first song. I think I'm going to start with Yuna's Decision. I am feeling some Final Fantasy X vibes this morning. Do-do, do-do, do-do. I was having a little bit of audio issues yesterday, but I think I fixed basically what I needed to. I'm still getting used to my new setup. So, be patient with me. Hey, Nth Degree, how are you today? Katana, what's up? Thank you. Hey, Mario, how are you? And Buttley! Once. I wanted to like do a harmony. Well, that's the end of that. For Mina over on YouTube, welcome, as well as Cathedora. I might put a command of some sort at the beginning of stream. Well, I guess, yeah, we have the VOD one right there. I feel like it might be kind of annoying. You don't have to do it. But I was going to try maybe at the start of each stream to have people who feel like it to click the VOD channel tab and just give the YouTube stream a like. We're starting to really slowly but surely build up the live streams over on YouTube as well. So even just that little gesture can help a girl out. I'm taking that tip from you, Cathedora. I was watching you stream and I was like, oh dang. You're more of a streamer pro than I am. Why didn't I think of that? Let's see here. So I'm gonna just keep doing a couple more of these Final Fantasy X moments. And then maybe Monster Hunter Village vibes, I don't know. But let's start with Titus's theme. I find this one to be super relaxing. I also might add a tiny bit more reverb on the violin. Just a little bit. Alright, Titus's theme. This is a really good example of a song that doesn't sound hard, but I find that, especially with the violin, playing a song that is really slow and features really long notes can be much harder than like a really fast piece. It just requires so much more bow control and tone consistency and a consistent vibrato that it can be a bit more of a challenge. on the YouTube channel, Brad. A little rough at the end there. Most of you guys know this, but I write out all of my sheet music myself based on just listening to the track. And I know I don't have to go up that high at the end. I could have written it an octave down, but it just feels like, I feel like that's how a violin belongs in that song. And I also try to purposely arrange my music in a way where, like, you know, I'm always being pushed to a certain degree to get better at certain skills that I'm not quite there yet with. Sometimes going up really high on the violin like that, sometimes, all the time, going up really high on the violin can be quite scary. I don't want to give you earblood. For Heaven Inside, welcome in. How are you doing today? As well as Shubi Duan, good to see you. And on YouTube, Aloja, welcome. How are you doing today? Hello there. What a pleasant hello response. I love it. Sweet. For anyone that's new, welcome. My name's Joe, and I play over video game soundtracks. And I also make loop arrangements, playing lots of different instruments, including the piano, the guitar, bass, banjo, mandolin, accordion, and I loop all of those instruments to make covers and sing on top of them. For Val, welcome. Were you just streaming? I thought you were the raid maybe I went over with Cathedora. Juno, I don't know if that's high yet, just in case I'm gonna give you two. I like coming here to calm down with your soothing music. Well, it's an honor to be your backing track. You were? How was the stream for Vow? I've never played Minecraft, but I've been watching so much Minecraft because of Cathedora and their community. I really like it. It's fun to watch. As much as Cathedora really wants me to play myself, I don't know, I just want to watch. I just want to watch. I feel like when it comes to games that I usually play, I'm just an RPG girl. I'm just a JRPG girl. Join us. Yo, Mr. Smith, what's up? Yeah, things are doing pretty okay over here. I will be here in the background listening. Well, I'm honored to be your background music of choice. Nope, Matsu's not dead. We still have the gem. He here. We don't need to rip him. First, Sandy, welcome. As well as Novus, good to see you. Shocker. I used video game music and lo-fi to get through college, then did classical gaming music while working at a real job, and now this is penultimate. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's all, honestly what I did too to get through college, and just day-to-day needing comfy vibes I've always had. You know, those like kind of jazz lounge cafe video game playlists on YouTube constantly rolling. So the fact that in a way I've kind of been able to emulate some of that with what we do here is just a wonderful feeling, and it makes me really happy. So that was our little Final Fantasy X intro for today. How about we do Rose of May and then Village Dolly? We do have priority requests open if anyone wants one. Otherwise, I'll just keep picking things that I like. And hopefully you do too. Now, I wrote my sheet music for Rose of May for the piano collections version, and I get tripped up when I sight read it. It should be... octave lower. I'm trying to transpose it in my head. Whatever, let's just go for it. Yo, Thar, what's up? Good to see you. shocker, I'll just give you a free request. I really like playing Alicia, so I'm happy to do that. Also, because I was playing Expedition 33 last night, and I finished the monolith, so a whole lot happened. I'm still processing everything. I know that it isn't exactly like a secret right now that people are really enjoying Expedition 33, and I'm one of them. I freaking love it. Love it. And what's super exciting is, oh my gosh, thank you, by the way, Mr. Smith, for the super chat. I really, really appreciate it. Thank you. Is there something that maybe I could play for you to say thank you for the super chat? Just let me know. I think I put the song list in the description of the YouTube video. Oh, yes, to finish the thought. I've mentioned before, but I am so excited. Unplug myself. Because I have been working with a fantastic fashion designer here in Nashville, who's one of my friends. And I am recording strings for a project she's working on. And in return, she is helping me sew and make the Expedition outfit for Mael from Expedition 33. And I am so excited. I've been filming the whole process and editing it to, you know, have a fun behind the scenes look of how, you know, we managed to do it. Of course, she's the one that's like mostly doing everything, but I have been learning a lot through watching her, and she's taught me, you know, how to work with patterns and cut out the patterns. I did sew a couple panels myself. So I'm very, very excited to be able to wear it on stream. Alicia. This is a hard one for me to find the right mic volume for the beginning, because it's quite quiet and then gets louder. So if it starts softer, just don't panic. It will be coming. Let me just cue up the track. Dun, dun, dun. Perfect. Not you. Not you. Okay, let's try and put it about here. And then mute this. There it is. All right, let's do it. Not you! It's jaunty pirate vibe. I finished the monolith last night. I have feelings. I'm like almost about to cry right now because I got to a really important part of the game and now that song hits way harder. It's so pretty. Ugh. I really love that game. Fast, I don't know if you could hear me. I finally finished the Monolith where a lot of people thought the game, I don't want to do any spoilers, was going to end. And oh my gosh, the feels, dude. Let's do Lumiere as well. And for Mr. Smith, of course, I can do a Time in a Bottle for you. I'd love to. That's become one of my favorites to loop lately. Oh, goodness. I'm such a little crybaby. If there's like a good story being told in a game or a movie, I will cry. Like, I know a lot of people didn't, finish the Squid Game series. I ended up watching the last 2 seasons. And oh my god, I was crying. That damn show made me cry so much. If I did a live reaction in front of you guys, you would have been like, whoa, this girl needs to like, she gotta chill. She gotta chill.
Dim, dam, dadilam, vacarme, s'en va dans l'oubli éternel. Et Gustave, dom guardiam, didim, dididididim, ludesera donidam, seram. Dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam. Dim, dim, da, 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 dim, dim, da, 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 dim, da, di, dam. Non, là-haut sera ravi, et toi à ce renoir gris fera. Clair, obscur, double de rature, coulera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, double de rature, coulera effet. Clair, obscur, bordé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Oh, clair, obscur, trouble, rature. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, coulera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle. Clair, obscur, trouble de rature, trouvera effet. Clair, obscur, guardé aux peintures, trouvera sans elle.
After the part I played in the game, these just make me want to cry. Don't cry. God, it's such a beautiful soundtrack. There's definitely going to be more pieces I'm going to learn. Oh, I muted myself. I'm going to learn for you guys from Claire Obscure. So hold your bums. Hold your bums. It's coming. I owe Mr. Smith a Time in a Bottle. I was looping this yesterday and came across some issues that I'm gonna make sure are fixed before we give this a go. It's kind of hot in here. I might have to turn up the air conditioning. Nashville summer is still here, loud and proud. Une vieille table. I apologize for anyone who's French watching. I know that was probably a horrible pronunciation. Well, actually, that's a good excuse for me to try and do Lumiere. Like singing it. I'll just do a little bit. Because I gotta record this. When I get the Mael cosplay finished, this is, spoiler, gonna be the song I want to cover. I always forget what capo I'd use. Let's see. Check. I think it's capo 5. That's not right either, huh? Oh, come on, Joe, you can do this. See, that's way too low. Yes, I think I do mine in G minor. Give me a second, y'all. This is driving me nuts, so give me a second. Give me 1 second. That's it, so that would be and then the chorus would be I got it. All right, let's see how well I remember this. Any French viewers, please be brutal on me. I know some of this isn't real words, apparently, but let's see how I'm doing on it. I forgot some of it. Any French feedback? I want to figure out some like different, probably a third guitar strum / picking pattern to help break it up. Was that okay? Aw, that makes me feel good. That's wonderful to hear. Woohoo! Yeah, so I'm working on my own kind of like unique version of it. I find that whenever I cover a song, it's really important for me to figure out how to do it in a way that is different than the original. And with how amazing the original track is, I found myself feeling really like intimidated at the idea of approaching it. So I found by making it really low and kind of celebrating and embracing my more alto register, it helped me kind of see where I want to take it. So that will be a YouTube video at some point, hopefully in the near future. I'm working on it. I just got to record all the strings for my freelance stuff this weekend first. Thought I heard some thunder. Gillian's great. That's how I remember. It's good to see you. I want to make it like... I want my recording of that song to feel like one of the kind of jazz bars showcased in like the film Cabaret, but after it's been abandoned. Like that's the vibe I want. I feel like that'd be really cool. Unfortunately, I don't have access to one of those, so I'm probably just gonna emulate the campsite that you go to rest in Clair Obscur. Just make a campfire out in the woods somewhere. I feel like that will work. All right, so we are ready for loops. We have our first request for Mr. Smith to do Time in a Bottle. Before we do so, we're just about short of an hour. At the top of each hour, I like to take a couple minutes just to check in with myself, make sure I'm feeling good and ready to keep going. So let's do that. And then when I come back, Time in a Bottle, and then we'll do some more singing songs. Maybe I'll take some free requests because we don't have the priority requests filled up at this point. Cool. Thank you, everybody. I love you. Thank you. Let me turn up our background music. The cue has not been auto-playing, which results in a long silence if I'm not here. So let me pick one with a longer playtime. I just need like 3 minutes, honestly. Just long enough to say hi to my cat Kimchi. Come on, playback. I believe in you. Come on now. Please? Hey, okay. All right, y'all. I will be back in a few. I really appreciate you. love when I come back right at the end of the song. It's so satisfying. It's like opening to the page in the book that you're looking for. Oh. Speaking of AC/DC, what? Who brought up AC/DC? Does anyone made a cover of Thunderstruck but with kimchi and it would go like this? Kimchi. Na, 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 na. Whenever I try to film anything or do anything to place kimchi, obviously it doesn't really work out. He's too strong-willed. He's too powerful. I did manage to get this picture though when I did the dual Halloween costume where we were, what's her name's Wharton Gregory? Is that it? From Over the Garden Wall. I also made his costume. I was very proud of myself. I was so proud. I love the video where he's wearing shoes. When did I do that? I need to see this video. Oh, my little boy. He's so cute. Even though he's very evil. Oh, wrong mouse. He is such a poser. He knows he's a good-looking little dude. Okay, time in a bottle. I'm gonna do this from scratch. Again, I had some technical difficulties yesterday, so we're gonna try and fix that before I even start. I'm gonna play the acoustic guitar, the piano, and strings. So I only need these four. I'm gonna set my foot trigger pedals. 1, 2, 3. I don't need the pedals for the piano, so then I'll just do these for the strings over there. Lovely. All the inputs are where they need to be. Great. Okay. Let's start with drums. This is a song where the tempo is so much faster than what I thought it was. He does it so fast. I go a bit slower than the original. Let's see. I could save time, but the first thing that I'd like to do is save. Okay, that's probably fine. Cool. It just made him walk funny. Oh, why can't I remember? That song I said is a tearjerker, but I didn't realize there's a crazy violin part. Wait, for which one? I don't need this binder. What am I doing? Okay. You're gonna hear the metronome for a moment. Please don't freak out. It's only for a moment. It's just a second. Just don't panic. Gorgeous. Oh crap, I still lost egg. Ah! How do I lose a friggin' egg shaker? Oh. Well, okay, fine. We'll just do lap tambo. Yo, Josh, what's up? Metronome is my favorite instrument. A lot of people, unfortunately, disagree. Well, I guess not unfortunately, but... maybe here. No, I hate it, I hate it. Let's try it from here. I also hate that. I'm just gonna redo it. I'm spicy today. Why am I so spicy? We'll roll with that. That's fine. Alright. Guitar! I'm in a weird mood today. I'm sorry, everybody. I feel like hyper but tired and calm at the same time. And I don't know what that means necessarily. Alright, we're gonna mute this mic. Bye-bye. Now I'm back over here with far too much reverb, too much reverb, too much reverb. That sounds like ADHD. That's me. Diagnosed since elementary school, baby. Not to brag. Yeah, we're good. I'd like to do. I feel like it's a little fast. Save every day after it passes away. Just I'm with you. Yeah, I want to make it a little slower. It works, but it's not vibey. If I could just a little slower. Okay, let's try that again. I can do better than that. Pravaki over on YouTube, what's up? It's good to see you. Poop, I recorded it in the wrong spot. Poop, really? Very adult, Joe. No D sharp. For Portnoy welcome. Now let's do some strings and then I'll sing. Save every day to spend E, F, G. If I could save time in a battle, the first thing that I'd like to do is save every day till time passes away, just spending with you. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that'd never come true, the box would be empty except for memories of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. enough to know you're the one I wanna go through time with. If I had a box just for wishes and dreams that'll never come true, the box would be empty except for the memories of how they were answered by you. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've been around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. If I could save time in a bottle, the first thing that I'd like to do is save every day till time passes away, just spending with you. I pressed the wrong button. Okay. But there never seems to be enough time to do the things you want to do once you find them. I've been around enough to know you're the one I want to go through time with. No. If I stuck to the first tempo, I would have been blazing through that. That was still a little fast, but probably accurate for Jim Croce's first, what's the word I'm looking for? Original tempo. I love that song. For A Man Is Lowly, thank you very much for the follow. I really appreciate you. Thank you. Should I do another romancy kind of song? Why don't I do First Day of My Life? Because I want to make sure I don't forget the picking pattern that I do with it. For Mr. Smith, thank you for the super chat. I really appreciate it. The super chats, the donos, everything allow me to pursue music full time, which for a while I thought was an impossible achievement. So thank you guys. New sub. Thank you so much, Dell. And for the gifted subs last stream. I remember. Thank you so much. Please let me know if I can play something for you. I'd absolutely love to. No pressure if you're just chilling and want to keep chilling. You know what I should do? I'm gonna save a new version of this template and just write... I'm gonna have like saved templates for different instrumentation for loops, because I do a fair amount of loops with just the acoustic guitar, piano, and strings for a very soft, kind of romantic vibe. So maybe I'll just make it an acronym, a GPV. GPV sing. I'll know what that means. I'll forget what that means. I'll totally forget. For Philip, what's up? Good to see you. How are you doing today? GPV. Do I have water? I have bubbly. It's kind of a silly thing to make like a nostalgia factor, but I love cranberry lime polar seltzers because they make me think of home. They make me think of Cape Cod. Cape Cod is largely known, I mean, for a lot of reasons, like the Pilgrims and all that stuff. But we also have a lot of cranberry bogs. And my parents live near a bunch of them. And I guess you can go through with like a license or a guide and actually like harvest them, which sounds super fun. I think my mom has done clamming a couple times, which you also need a license for. Dell, the bits on top of that, thank you so much, thank you. I gotta get my butt to the Cape before summer's over. It's like the perfect summer weather up there. Oh, is there a potential hype train on the horizon? Yoshi, thank you for the bits. Thanks for the music and vibes. Thank you. Thank you. Alright, let's see here. Tempo. This is the first day of my life. I swear I was born right in the doorway. Speaking of my mom, sometimes she'll pop in the stream. Her screen name is very subtle, so you won't ever know. It's Joe Violin Mom. And she knows this song as the, what did she say? The paycheck song from that line, and it just makes me smile. I just think that's so lovely. Alright, I need 2 pedals for the guitar, and then I'll do the last 3 for some strings. I might play piano on this, I don't know, we'll see. We shall see. Very subtle. You're gonna hear metronome, please don't panic, it's gonna go away. And I feel like this just needs very standard. Let's see. I'm scared of the snare because it's loud. Let me mute this mic. I got it by the last one. And I just need one. Gorgeous. And I don't have egg. RIP egg. So we're just in a tambo, I guess. So. Yeah. Del Warner is trying to one-man his way into a hype train. Thank you so much, gifting a sub, subbing yourself, all the nice this, thank you. Alright, a little less of that tambo. Oh, Conductor Joe, I haven't said that in so long. Remember? We have a hype train. If you guys finish a level, sorry. What is wrong with me today? If you complete a level 5 hype train, then I'll read you my most recent embarrassing Google search, which there is unfortunately a lot of. I'm so sorry. Is my mom here? She wouldn't have liked that. Joe play violin, mom. Got away with it. Sorry. Sorry. Slower. Da-da-da-da. Dell successfully got us through a level 1. Can we get a level 2, friends? We're getting there. That's Miss Doo-Doo Butts. I hear it in my head. I got it. Hey, Fruity. It's like a bandana vibe. This is the first day of my life. Swear I was born right in the doorway. I went out the rain, everything changed. They're spreading blankets on the beach. Yours is the first face that I saw. Think I was blind before I met you. Now I don't know where I am, I don't know where I've been. Ah, crap, I forgot the lyrics. No. Let me load it. I'm sorry. I broke the vibe. Okay, take two. This is the first day of my life. Swear I was born right in the doorway. I went out in the rain, everything changed. Blankets on the beach. Yours is the first face that I saw. Think I was blind before I met you. I don't know where I am, I don't know where I've been, but I know where I want to go. And so I thought I'd let you know that these things take forever, I especially am so. But I realized that I need you, and I was wondering if I could come home. I remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning. And I thought it was strange, you said everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up. just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for the paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think you like me. Just to meet me in the morning. And I thought it was strange. You said everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up. And you said, this is the first day of my life. I'm glad I didn't die before I met you. But now I don't care, I could go anywhere with you. And I'd probably be happy. So if you wanna be with me, with these things there's no telling. We'll just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for the paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think you like me. Hey, Lazy Monster, thanks for the follow. For Stanny Macy, thank you. Thank you, guys. I really feel like I've made a really big step recently with learning how to get comfortable with my singing voice again. I told you guys how, like, growing up, I was singing all the time. It was, like, my favorite thing. And then when I went to Berkeley and was exposed to, like, a more competitive environment, I just kind of stopped doing it and fully embraced violin. But I'm excited. I feel like I can feel that I'm getting some confidence back. Slowly but surely. It's still like a very scary thing for me, if I'm being honest. But it makes me happy. Am I behind on any priority requests? Let me see here. I'm really enjoying the piano, violin, guitar singing vibe, so I kind of want to do one more, and then, I don't know, I guess we'll do something else. Why don't we do Baby Now That I Found You? I love this song. One of my first like musical icons growing up was Alison Krauss. I just think she has the perfect voice. It's like inhuman how perfect her voice is. Dr. Vinny, don't talk much in this chat, but I keep coming back to have your glorious voice in my working background. Thank you. I really appreciate it. I like my singing voice only in the shower. It's perfect there. Thank you guys so much. You guys are so kind. I really appreciate it. It's really just kind of been a journey that you guys have kind of watched me do live now for 6 years on Twitch of like, I'm just kind of taking down the like brick walls that I set up for myself brick by brick, and it's slowly but surely getting there. The final boss is really recording. I know that people are really kind of like frustrated that I haven't been recording more. It's just facing an actual recording of yourself and having to like, you know, like observe it fully is just like pulling teeth for me. But I'm getting better. I am getting better. Let's see. If it means anything, I'm not frustrated at all. I don't think that's sarcastic. I think that's sincere. Pencils, meanwhile, is like, how dare you? For loyal... Would that be Beaner? Is that a bad thing? Did I just say something naughty? We'll never know. Well, shoot! Well, damn. That ain't no kind of fair. So if I do Baby Now That I Found You, I feel like I don't know where the binder is with my fixed chords, but I think I remember it. I took it down to the key of C. Tambourine, shut up! Beautiful. Get out of here! God! Oh, I hate when I added UH at the end of things. God, duh. Hey, Dan, what's up? Where were you traveling? I'm jealous. I want to travel. I need to book a flight or something. I think I need a Tennessee break. Instrument violence. Sorry. You're hilarious. I'm not trying to be. Maybe I am. I don't know. I'm sorry. Weird mood today. Weird mood. All right. I remember what I'm doing. That's a good step. I know it's not quite the second hour in, but I kind of want another quick break. I feel embarrassed admitting this, but I feel like around every like 45 minutes to an hour, I have this desperate need to run off camera. I'm like, I need to not be seen for a second. And that just happened. So I'm gonna do that. And I will be back and we'll do Baby Now That I Found You. And then maybe like some video game songs, because I gotta record today too. Indonesia. That sounds gorgeous. Sometimes you just need to fart away from microphones. I think I got all that accomplished earlier. Alright. Say too much. I'll be back in like a couple minutes. I'm back. Thanks, guys, for letting me take another quick break. And thank you, Dan! Thank you so very much for 43 months. That is so very many months. Let me know if I can play something for you, Dan. I'd love to. No pressure if you're just chilling, though. Oh, you guys want to do a little unboxing with me? The birthday presents that I got for my friend Jillian just came in. It's her birthday tomorrow. Make sure she's not here. Okay, she's not here. This is a secret. Don't ruin the surprise, okay? Make sure I don't show my address. Ooh, I'm excited. I hope they're cute. Oh, hell yeah. Okay. You know that I feel good about something if I bought an extra one because I want it for me. Jillian has 3 beautiful cats, 2 black cats, and kind of striped gray. And she has a very special connection with one of those black cats. So I got her this for her bathroom. Let me get it. Oh, that's so good. I love it. Oh my god, her bathroom's gonna look so much nicer. And of course I got one for me because it also gives kimchi vibes. Okay, I think she'll like that. That's great. And then I also got her it's also so cute. This is for her kitchen. It's a ladle. That's also a little black cat. How cute is that? Yay! Oh, that makes me happy. I think she'll like these. Don't show your address, don't show your address, don't show your address. Yay! Oh my god, I want it. I don't even have a black cat. I mean, I can put the link in the Discord if people want to be Eskimo cousins with me in regards of bathroom towels. I don't think that made sense. I tried. So, moving on. Would you like another shinging song? Good work, thank you. You can tell I'm pleased with myself because I'm doing the power stance fingers. Ugh, my hair is a mess today. I didn't want to wash it though, I'm gonna go to the gym today. I've been on a big fitness journey that I've been kind of sharing with you guys. But I haven't gone to the gym in a week, which is crazy because for the past couple months I was going like 5 to 6 days a week. But I did a 5K last weekend and it kind of wrecked me. I was limping around my house for like 3 days after. I was in a lot of pain. My calves felt like freaking boulders. Okay. Baby, now that I found you. It feels kind of good locking in like go-to songs for myself, and I feel like Time in a Bottle, First Time in My Life, and Baby Now That I Found You are definitely in there. I do want to rework a nice version of a Black Hole Sun soon. I feel like the Chauffeur, the Duran Duran one's pretty solid, but I feel like I'm finding kind of like my flow when it comes to loops, which feels nice. I got myself a leg massage this week because my legs were so stiff. I've never had a massage in my life, so I think I need to do that because from playing all the instruments, my back and neck is very tough, we'll say. Like when I go to the dentist, they always feel your neck to see just like throat health if they notice anything. And every time they're like, your neck is like really locked, especially this side. And I'm like, yeah, I play violin for like 4 hours every day. My head's tilted, that's why. And they're like, oh. So this side of my neck is beefy. This side of my neck is a beefcake. I'll message my friend after stream. I do have a violinist friend in Nashville that says she goes to someone specifically for her violin issues. Just the position of violin, it's not too bad on your body, but a lot of players develop what some people call the violin hunchback, which is from being like this, tilted, this side can get larger. So I'm kind of turning into Quasimodo slowly but surely. A Balinese body massage? The hell's that? The heck are we talking about? Dun, dun, ba-da, dun, 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 do, 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 dun, dun, dun. Let's try that tempo. I remember where downbeats are. What I think I might do for the future is have in these templates pre-recorded guitar for like, or not guitar, percussion for like basic 3/4 tempos versus 4/4. Since the snare scares me, I have to mute my... Oh my gosh, look at that handsome man. It's an Arthur. How are you, Arthur? It's good to see you. My timing is kind of butts, so let me quantize this. I'm gonna make it slightly behind the beat. Sometimes that helps make it sound more like... Balinese, that sounds like a cat breed. Massage focuses on legs, back, neck, feet, hands, and elements of reflexology. The masseuse keeps pressure on spots that are responsible for the function of the selected organs. This kind of stimulation also improves blood flow together with oxygenation of the cells. Me and an old partner of mine, who is also a musician, would get these weird cramps, and we would trade taking our knuckle and like digging into it, like the hardest part, and then move around it. I found that's been helpful. Maybe I can train Kimchi to do that for me. Such romance. That's the relationship I told you where I was living with this person. This was like 10 years ago, so I feel like it's safe to talk about. I feel like that's fair game, right? I won't say names, but I was living with someone, a partner, and we broke up and still lived together for a good like 6 months, which, as you can imagine, was awesome. It wasn't great. And I knew the ex was seeing people on dates when I was not in the house, which is fine because we weren't together. But he would come up to me and be like, hey, I feel like we should get back together. I miss you. And I was like, okay, let's talk about it. And I feel like we need to be honest. Like, have you been going on dates since we haven't been together? He's like, no. I've just been missing you. I'm like, okay. Well, I'll tell you, I went on a date last week and it was fun. Have you been on a date? He said no, still. And I was like, you're lying. You're lying. You lying. No, 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 no. And so, I just said that I don't think it was a good idea. And then one day I come home and I thought he was on tour for a month. And I saw that all the lights were on the house and the door was unlocked. And I got scared because I was like, someone's in the house. I thought he was in Europe. And so I opened the door and I'm really nervous. And I'm like, hello. And I hear a door slam in his voice. He's like, oh, hi, like, hey, it's just me, I'm home. And they're like, oh, you're home? But then I start piecing things together in my head, and I'm like, oh. I'm gonna give them some space. And so I went on the porch, and I'm sitting outside the house, and I hear a window open and a thump. And I was like, no freaking way. And I see a girl, beautiful girl in a dress and like tights, fall out of the bush in the front yard. And I'm just staring in disbelief, like. And then I see the ex-partner come out of the bush, who is like, dang, I was caught, and like dusting his pants off. And I'm like, and then he walks up to me and he goes, can you move your car? Because I was blocking his car. And I was like, yep. And I moved my car, and they left. I am not making this up. And I just sat on that porch, and I texted my friend, and they came over with one of those like gargantuan bottles of wine. And we drank that bottle of wine. But oh my god. That was freaking crazy. And then he came back home with her one day, and they came through the front door, and he's like, Joe, I want to introduce you to like my partner, blah blah, or to blah blah. And I made sure to be so nice to her, because I don't know what he told her about me to make her think she needed to jump out of a freaking window to avoid me. So I'm being really nice. And he's so happy seeing us be like nice and cordial with each other. And so then he walks up to me when I'm alone. He's like, oh, it makes me so happy to see you get along. And I was like, we're getting along, we're not getting along. I was like, she's nice, we're getting along. You and me, we're not getting along right now. And he was like super upset. I was like, what did you tell her to make her jump out of a window about me? I was like, what did you do? Why did you do that? And he's like all flustered, and I just like went somewhere. So finally he moves out, and before he moves out, he wrote me a letter, and I do kind of feel bad about this. He kept leaving the letter in my room, and I didn't want to read it. I was so over it. I was like, this person hasn't been honest with me. Like, just go. And so I kept taking the envelope and bringing it downstairs on the moving boxes. And then he kept bringing it back upstairs, and I kept bringing it downstairs. And he finally brought it up for the last time with a gift I gave him. And I was like, all right. And I threw it out. I never read it. I do feel a little guilty about that, honestly, looking back. But I was just at that point so over it. I was like, dude, I can't do this. Did you ever find out what he told his girlfriend? No, I don't. And again, like, I feel like it's so easy to attack the new partner, but that was not her fault. Like, that was not her fault at all. Given, would I jump out of a window for someone? I don't think I would. But it's not her fault at all. Are you kidding me? What a story. I have a lot of stories from this relationship. I've had a lot of stories from lots of relationships. I've woven a coat of many colors of ridiculous scenarios that, of course, I'll take responsibility. I've put, myself in. I will take that. And I also haven't been a perfect angel. I will also accept that. But yeah, that's probably one of the funniest, so. I still have that image so clear in my head of that girl falling in the front yard from the bush. Insane. Oh my god, I was actually looping something. Girl. Okay, conclude story time. Let me know if you want more hilarious relationship fails. Someone asked the age range. I think at that point we were, oh man, like 22 to 24. So we were babies, you know. I will put that sign of grace out there. Oh my god, thinking about Kong being invested in that story is so freaking funny. Also, hi Kong, what's up? Oh my god. Clip myself saying, oh my god. What is this pull? Would you have jumped out the window? I mean, even if I was really into someone and they were like, hey, we have to climb out the window right now because my ex is home, I would be like, nah, this isn't gonna work. I'm going to sashay out that front door. Your problems aren't my problems, bae. Okay. There it is. Let's start with the guitar and then go from there. Oh, I feel mean. Am I mean? I mean, like, I didn't say their name, obviously. I'm just sharing a funny story. I feel like I'm really mean. I'll say a good memory. Yes, there was a lot of good that happened from that. One cute thing that I really liked about this person was they were very creative about finding things to do together. And one memory that I loved was we would read through short stories together and trade the book every 10 pages. And we read through Of Mice and Men together out loud. And I loved that. I thought it was so fun and just like cute. We would read through like just a bunch of small novels like that. And we'd even read like the same book sometime and be like, turn when someone was ready to turn the page. We read through that Shirley Jackson haunted series. And they also taught me how to play Magic, which was very fun. So there was some wins in there. There were good times. There were good times. But the bad were very story worthy. They were very funny. Anyway. Oh, I skipped a chord. It was going so well, and then I messed it up. Okay, take two. that 2 people said yes, that they would jump out of a window, by the way. You guys are legends for your honesty, and I adore that about you. Tambourine! Get away from me! God! Why did everything get louder? Ah! Chill. I hit one poop note. The brown note. Do one more. I apologize, guys. Okay. There we go. 7 keys, tambourines have feelings too. I'm sorry, I was just frustrated. How's the volume for you guys? Is it okay? couldn't forget I said tight and about my time. Spent my life looking for that somebody to make me feel like you. But now you tell me that you wanna leave me. Darling, I just can't let you. Virtual Bond, thank you so much for the follow, and Anonymous for the dono. I really appreciate that. Thank you. Hooray! We did a good chunk of singing today. How about we do some video game playover stuff. Like you. But what do I want to play? Oh, I know what I want to play. Bravely Default / Octopath Traveler, obviously. So I think what I'm going to do is close our priority requests for today and just do some Joe picks. It's such a gorgeous chord progression. I love it so much. There we go. Okay, cool. Let me get our background music back. Ah, nice relaxing. Chill vibes. Joe picks, hell yeah, hell yeah. I hope I pick good for you guys. Pick some good ones. I mean, you can't really go wrong with this binder of music. The Octopath Traveler series and Bravely Default has such gorgeous music. It's so pretty. It absolutely melts my heart. So I feel like that'll be kind of the perfect wrap up for our week here. For anyone who's new, welcome. My name's Jo, and I make loops like the one you just heard, playing a lot of different instruments and sing on them for covers. And I also play over video game soundtracks like what we're listening to in the background now. It's my favorite genre of music that I listen to the most in my own free time. And yeah, I love to be able to kind of combine all of my not necessarily cohesive musical interests in one big ol' song list. Cool. I mentioned it before, but I forgot to do it on my break. I'm going to just turn on my air conditioning real quick. It's a hot day in Nashville. It's always a hot day in Nashville. It's too friggin' hot here. 92? Oh, no. I don't want that. Get out of here. Alright, give me a second, y'all. I'm just gonna go off camera for like a minute and just change my air conditioning. Because I'm hot. I'm wicked hot, dude. Wicked hot. I'll be right back. Okay, I lied. I also went to the bathroom and adjusted my air conditioning. Please don't be mad. Don't be mad. Alright. Let's start with something... Oh, cute. Yeah, let's do Trust of the Merchant. This is my favorite from Octopath Traveler 1. I'm gonna do Trust of the Merchant and then the Flatlands. I'm not mad, I'm furious. Damn it. God damn it. Gosh darned. Trust of the Merchant. I can't believe there hasn't been a kimchi sighting today. We kind of had a fight this morning. He has a bad habit of wanting to play fight by biting. And sometimes he like really goes for it, and obviously that's an issue. So he's biting my ankles a lot this morning, and I would put him in timeout for like a couple minutes in my bedroom, and he was screaming, and how can I make him understand? Like, I have one student that comes to the house here to teach violin lessons, and he started lightly biting at her ankles, and I was like, oh, no, that's like a whole different thing. If you're biting guests to the house, we can't do that. So I just don't know what to do. He's such a evil little young man. I just don't know what to do. But he's just happily sunbathing right now. But if he bites my friends, that's like not good. Alright, Trust of the Merchant. Probably around this volume. Pencils, you saw it. You made me laugh. Maybe just wave the fart candle the next time Kimchi misbehaves. I do have the fart candle still. I'm not gonna lie to you, I've almost thrown it out a few times. But I feel like I can't, because then it would like put a curse on my house or something. For people out of the loop, I was gifted very thoughtfully from Pencils, a fart scented candle. And I have a P.O. box, so I wonder if that entire post office just smelled of fart. And it was my fault. I just sent you another one. No! Yes, I did clear out this closet back here, the shame closet, where I used to have like a ton of crap in it. And I threw out a bunch of things I didn't need anymore, and I wanted to throw out that fart candle. But I was like, man. Maybe what I'll do is, in September, I'm going to start pushing for Partner Plus points. Essentially, a lot of you have already heard this conversation, so I'll keep it brief. For Twitch streamers, depending on how many tier 1, 2, or 3 subs that you get, not counting gift subs or prime subs, if you get enough of those, then they will give you a 70-30 cut versus the 50-50. I hit that margin last November, and it will run out in November. So, to help me continue doing these streams and putting my full attention towards it, I'm going to be lightly campaigning for people to sub from September to November. If I get 3 months in a row of enough points, it lasts for another year, and then I don't have to ask you guys about it anymore. So with September coming up, where everything is going to be discounted, I'm going to try my best to encourage people who are able to and want to comfortably, please support yourself first. If you'd consider subbing for 3 months in advance on September, if you do that and enough people do it, then I get another full year of 70-30, which will again help me keep it my prime focus with Twitch here. So that will be something I'll talk about more. But maybe if I do get into Partner Plus level 2, oh god, if I say that, then you guys will make me do it. But I'm asking a lot, so if we get into Partner Plus 2 in November, I will light the fart candle. It has never been lit. It smells horrible. I've smelt it unlit, and I've described it as mute me if you don't want to hear something gross for the next 10 seconds. Okay, that's your warning. It smells to me like the crotch of a workout outfit that you have worked out in at least 5 times unwashed. That is what the fart candle smells like to me. Yes, I will light the fart candle on stream. But that is only if I get into Partner Plus 2 for November, okay? I'm only going to do it then. So do not expect it. I know I'm asking a lot, so that's why I'm putting a high offer on the table of you watching me smell one of the worst smells I've ever smelled. And yes, it will be live on stream, yes. Just threaten to send the fart candle to anyone who doesn't know. I only know the addresses of the mods because I send you guys Christmas gifts, but that's an idea. I never thought that I could play revenge on you, Pencils. I could just send you the fart candle. I never thought about it. I'm not as evil as you, I guess. My favorite memory of the fart candle, though, was on my second channel, Joe Doesn't Play Violin. I had Andrew, a fellow Twitch streamer, and one of my great friends here in Nashville, come over and help me assemble a Murphy bed. And I was like, hey, do you want to smell the fart candle? And he was like, yeah. And I pass it to him. I smelt it from about here and was horrified. Andrew put the whole thing on his nose, and I'm not exaggerating, was like, it's not that bad. And I was like, dude, what are you doing? That's freaking crazy. And then like 10 minutes later, when the fart candle was put away, he was like, wait, that smells really bad. I'm like, what? How did you just think of that? Oh, we love Andrew. He like debuffed that candle. It was horrifying. It was horrifying to watch, truly. If you're serious, Pencils, I will send you one. If it looks like by the time November is about to roll around, I will send you one. Maybe you can go live and we can do one of those streamer collab streams of smelling the fart candle together. Wait, that's actually kind of brilliant. Should we do that? And like any other volunteer? Look at these big ideas. It will be our first collab stream. Wait, this might actually be a thing. Are you oh no, oh, Matt's volunteering Thad. Any of the mods who want to participate, I will send you. I'll pay for it. And if I get Partner Plus 2 by November, we're all gonna do a collab stream and depuff the fart candle. Start pitching it to other streamers at TwitchCon. That's kind of brilliant. I'm gonna turn my wheels on this. I'm gonna turn my wheels. What am I being volunteered for? Don't worry. I'm just gonna send you something and don't open it until I tell you to. The first streamer that I get to ask will be my roommate for TwitchCon. I mentioned this prior, but I'm really excited. I am splitting my hotel room costs with another Twitch streamer who I have never met, but I'm very familiar with. I'm a big fan of what they do. I think that she's incredibly talented, and we're gonna meet for the first time and be roomies. And that will be Kendra Lissa, fellow looper here on Twitch. She is fantastic. And what's extra good news is that Alana Maddie, as well as Andrew, are staying in the same hotel as us. So I'm so excited. I feel like I'm gonna have like a group for the first time. And I'm really, really looking forward to it. So that's gonna be super fun. I'm guessing it won't be sticky notes. Nope. It will not. It will not. Alrighty. For Matt Griffin over on YouTube, welcome. The hotel room sessions. I don't envision us streaming because all of us kind of rely on having a fair amount of equipment. But who knows? Who knows? Maybe I can do a cute little, like, Joe doesn't play violin stream where we, like, I was gonna bring my Switch and maybe we can, like, play Mario Party in the hotel room or something. Octopath Traveler of the Flatlands. This is an example of one of the pieces where, and this is how I've been doing a lot of my more recent additions to the song list. I write out my music myself, as most of you know, where I listen to it and write out what I hear. I'm starting to write out multiple parts so that, one, I'll have the option of playing different things. Oh no, pencils. Now it really is finalized. All right, I'll sleep in the bed I made. That's fine. Anyway, I've also been writing out multiple parts to prepare myself to do potential loops of any of the video game pieces that I transcribe or recordings in the future. And this was one of the first ones that inspired it. I listened to it and I loved multiple parts and I didn't want to commit to just one, so I just learned a bunch of them. This gorgeous piece is called The Flatlands, and I hope you enjoy it. No take backsies. Trevor, right when I said hi to you, I could also see you in the YouTube chat. It made me really happy. You're the best. Let's see here. So I think I'm probably just gonna do like 2 or 3 more before we wrap it up today, y'all. I do want to go longer, but I have some recording deadlines and a rehearsal for a gig tomorrow where I have not looked at the music yet, so I want to leave enough time to make sure that I can be prepared for tomorrow. So I'm going to do the Brightlands next, and then like probably 2 more, and wrap it up. So I typically will stream 4 days a week, but for the month of August, I decided to do 3 days a week. Reason 1, burnout, but I've been doing really well about coming out of it and, you know, just making sure I make a strategy for myself to work in a way that feels comfortable and not work myself overboard. So I will be streaming through the rest of August on Monday at 11 a.m. Let's be real, 12. I'll change the schedule. I'm sorry. We're going to do Monday at noon CST time, Central, Thursday at 3 p.m. and Friday at noon. And in September, I'm going to go back to Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. And we also have very exciting next month, our celebration of 6 years that I've been doing Twitch streams, which is absolutely insane to think about. So I do want to do a special stream for that. I might break out a bottle of champagne or something. Try and plan some other fun things to kind of weave in and out of that stream. We have a new cosplay coming in. Someone in the Throne wishlist funded my next cosplay, which I'm so excited about. It is Fiona from Haunting Grounds, a very niche cult classic horror video game that I have beaten with various groups of friends at least like 8 times. So this will be a cosplay hopefully next month. It's being made, so I don't know how long that might take. We also have the Mael Expedition 33 cosplay that I am sewing with my friend. She's sewing. I'm filming and watching and doing a little bit of the work. But yeah, that's some of the stuff coming up. If you're enjoying the stream, I really hope you consider following, coming back sometime. I'm always adding new songs and new things to the song list, working on new instruments, and trying to continue to earn this amazing opportunity that you guys have given me. So why don't we do the Brightlands next? This was the first song that I learned from the Octopath Traveler 2 soundtrack, and it's one of my favorite soundtracks for the video game world, at least. It is so gorgeous, it's so pretty, and I hope you enjoy. burrito guitar for the follow. This track is so quiet. For Kate, if you like this one, let me put on the night version in the background real quick. The night version of this is so pretty. They have vocals featured on this game soundtrack for every night version, and it's so gorgeous. It gives me like a Celtic feel mixed with like a near kind of atmosphere. It's really nice. But with that, my friends, I'm gonna make that my last song for today. I need to get some food in me and get ready to do some rehearsal tomorrow. For Haki, welcome. I feel bad signing off right when you come in as the first time chatter. For everybody today, just thank you so much. I had so much fun today. I was kind of silly, kind of talky, but I really enjoyed this. So thank you very much. Again, I will be live for the rest of August on Monday, Thursday, and Friday, so I can focus on recordings on the other days. And I just appreciate you guys so much. Thank you so much. Because of the support you've been giving me on here, I'm able to pursue music full time, which is the absolute dream for me, and I'm grateful for it every day. Thank you so much. I will be live again on Monday at noon, and let's find a friend to go say hello to. If you're enjoying this particular backing track, by the way, it's called The Bright Lands from Octopath Traveler 2. Oh, I'm seeing a fellow looper, Autopilot. Are they celebrating 7 years? Damn. I'm gonna be 6 years, like I said, next month. So why don't we go say hi to Autopilot? And as for you guys, have a wonderful weekend, whether it's rest if you're needing it, or going out and seeing friends, getting into mischief, whatever you get up to. Have fun, be safe, and also be kind to yourself. I'm trying to do the same thing. I know it's easier said than done at times, but you deserve it. And if you ever want a song, I'll be here. I'll be here. I ain't going nowhere. Thank you, Zeri, for the bits. Thank you. All right, my wonderful friends. Have a good weekend. I'll try and do the same. Bye-bye.